Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earl, and welcome back to another episode of Earl Sports Bets. And today we have a 7-game slate here for New Year's Eve NBA basketball. But first, we're going to quickly go over what happened yesterday. We went 3-3 on the night. Our model gave us all 6 underdogs, so that was an interesting night. For our losses, Memphis, they didn't cover the +5. They lost 126 to 107. Not a good game for them. Then we also got losses from San Antonio. They lost 121 to 107, not covering that +6 spread. And then Portland lost 128 to 105, not covering the +4. On the other hand, Atlanta, they lost 145 to 141 in regulation. Very high scoring game there. But they did cover the 5.5-point spread. Miami, after getting destroyed the night before against Milwaukee, bounced back and win by 11 points, 119 to 108. Good showing from the Miami Heat. And then Charlotte not only covers the +8, but they win straight up 118 to 99, a solid 19-point win for an 8-point underdog. Very well done by the Charlotte Hornets there last night. So we are 3-3 last night, bringing us to 34-24 on the season. 58.6% so far this NBA season. So let's continue on today, and we have 7 games to go over. First, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers traveling to the Indiana Pacers, 8-point spread, -350 for the Pacers, +280 for the Cavaliers. And looking at this, Indiana coming off of a split back-to-back against the Boston Celtics, and the Cavaliers coming off of a loss versus the New York Knicks. So not a good showing there for the Cavaliers. They don't have Kevin Love for the next, I think, 3 to 4 weeks. So it's going to be interesting to see how they play. We're going to go with the Indiana Pacers in this game, -8. I just think that this Pacers team is a little bit too much for this Cavaliers team, especially without Kevin Love right now. Next, we head to the Bulls heading to Washington to take on the Wizards. I think they just played the other night as well, and the Bulls got their first win of the season. I think that wasn't last night, that was 2 nights ago. But looking at these back-to-back situations, if you look and bet the team that lost the first game and the second game, I think in college and NBA you're hitting at probably a 75-80% clip. So for this game, we are going with the Washington Wizards here. My model has them winning by 13.1 points, creating a solid 6.6 points of value. Oh, by the way, with the Pacers, my model has them winning by 15.1 points, creating 7.6 points of value on that line. So 2 very high value plays here to start off the night. Most likely 2-unit plays for me. With the Wizards here getting their first win of the season, taking care of the Bulls here at home, and the Pacers covering the -8. Next, we have the 76ers traveling on the road to Orlando to take on the Magic. It's a 3-point spread, a -145 for the 76ers, a +125 for the Magic. And this line really puzzles me. The Magic have looked very good this year. They're 4-0. They are the only undefeated team left in the NBA, with the Hawks losing last night. And they're playing at home against the 76ers team, which is historically bad on the road the last couple of years. And they're 3-point dogs. That is really puzzling to me. I don't know why it's like that. But we're going to be taking the Magic here. +3 and the +125 money line. I think they keep their undefeated season going here. My model has them winning by 1.6 points, creating 4.6 points of value on that +3. And on that +125 line, we have 1.6 points of value there. So I am loving the Orlando Magic tonight to get the win at home as a dog against the 76ers. Next, we have the Sacramento Kings taking on the Houston Rockets. 5-point spread, -210 for the Rockets, +180 for the Kings. Kings coming off a nice win against the Denver Nuggets. I'm trying to remember who the Rockets played last. I think the Rockets also played the Nuggets last, and they lost. Rockets haven't looked great this year. I don't know if they're getting John Wall back yet, or those players that were caught in the COVID protocol. Um, but we're going to be looking at the road dog here, the Sacramento Kings, +5. My model has the Rockets winning by 2.1 points. So we're getting 2.9 points of value on this game. So we're looking to take the Sacramento Kings here against the Houston Rockets in Houston here. Next, we have the New York Knicks traveling to Tampa Bay to play the Toronto Raptors. I know that sounds really weird. Toronto is not allowed to play in their own stadium because they don't want them traveling from the U.S. to Canada. Makes sense. But it's a 9.5 point spread, -450 for the Raptors, +360 for the Knicks. And the Knicks coming off a nice win against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Raptors have been struggling. They're coming off of a road loss to the 76ers. And honestly, I don't see the Raptors being too particularly good this year. I think this is going to be a huge step down year for them. We're going to be taking the New York Knicks here, +9.5 for this game. My model has the Raptors winning by 5.6 points. So we're getting 3.9 points of value on this line for the New York Knicks. I don't think the New York Knicks win this game. I just think they cover that 9.5 point spread. Next, we get the New Orleans Pelicans heading to Oklahoma City to take on the Thunder, a 5.5 point spread, -220 for the Thunder, or for the Pelicans, +190 for the Thunder. And the Pelicans, I'm trying to remember what they're coming off a win, I believe. I don't remember who they played last. And then Oklahoma City coming off of a loss here. We're looking at the Pels here at -5.5. My model has them winning by 12.5 points, creating a solid 7 points of value. So my 3-unit plays will probably be the Pacers, Wizards, and Pelicans tonight. All of them have at least 7 points of value on that line, which is incredible. So this is a high value day. So I think this is a day potentially for 2.5 unit bets for basketball today. So keep an eye on the Pelicans here against the Thunder as one of the best plays of the day. Finally, we get the Phoenix Suns traveling to the Utah Jazz here. It's a 3.5 point spread. -160 for the Jazz, +140 for the Suns. And the Suns look pretty good this year. They're coming off of a nice win. The Jazz, I believe, barely edged out their last game. But we're going to be looking at the Suns here, +3.5. My model has practically a pick 'em. They have the Jazz winning by 0.2 points. So we have 3.3 points of value on that line. So we're looking to take the Phoenix Suns, keep it a one-possession game, and we are good there. All right, let's quickly go over our picks for the day. We have the Indiana Pacers -8 against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Washington Wizards -6.5 versus the Bulls. The Orlando Magic +3 and +125 versus the 76ers. We have the Kings +5 against the Rockets. Knicks +9.5 versus the Raptors. The Pelicans -5.5 versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. And the Suns covering a 3.5 point spread against the Utah Jazz. That is going to just about do it for this video. If this information was helpful to you guys at all, feel free to hit that thumbs up button and be sure to subscribe down below and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified every single time we come out with a video here at Earl Sports Bets, where we have daily content on a wide range of sports from the NFL to college basketball, college football, UFC, esports, NBA, WNBA, NHL, and MLB. So we are going to have tons of content on this channel for time to come here and daily content. And this is actually the last video of 2020. So hopefully we can end the year off really well here in 2020 and jump into 2021 and make some money on betting sports. I want to thank everybody for their support here in the year 2020. I know I've only been doing this since November 9th, but we're already up to 132 subscribers so far. So I want to thank you, everybody, and hopefully we can go bigger and grow more in 2021 for this channel. I definitely appreciate everybody who watches our videos, likes our videos, comments on videos. It's definitely appreciated here at Earl Sports Bets. But that's going to do it for this video, and that's going to do it for 2020 on Earl Sports Bets. Let's end this year off with a bang, and let's cash some freaking tickets tonight. That is going to do it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next year on Earl Sports Bets. Peace out, guys.